All right. Okay. So, all right. Just give me a sec. I have to make some adjustments. So, yeah. Anyways. Anyways, today we are going to be playing some games. We're going to be playing two types of games on Roblox. Those two games being Wild Savannah, Testing A, and Creatures of Sonaria. So before I get into these games, I do want to tell you, yes, Thanksgiving went very well for me. It went very well. In fact, I think we just had Thanksgiving dinner already. So, yeah. So, as I either way, I really hope that many of you guys had a great Thanksgiving, or either if you are just either if you already had Thanksgiving dinner like me, or if you are now having it, now having Thanksgiving dinner right now or whatever, I do want to let you guys know that, yeah, we are pretty much I basically had a good Thanksgiving. Also, I do want to let you know that sorry if I basically change up the words I say or just take long, like take pauses when I speak. I'm just really, I'm personally just shy of just talking in a live stream. So, yeah, I'm just personally shy. And either way, that's basically it. Anyways, we're going to be going into the first game. And that is testing a Wild Savannah. Like Wild Savannah testing A. Yes, I understand you shouldn't really treat this game as an actual game. I do know this isn't really going to be like, this isn't going to be like the official Wild Savannah. It's still a work in progress. There are some things that like Ludi, who he's actually the creator of Wild Savannah, or Korea. Look, ludicrous. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And Cunning Fox, like Lucreus Cunning Fox. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, the name of the person who created this game on Roblox, but yeah. I mean, there is a regular version called, there's the regular Wild Savannah. Although this game is very outdated, it's actually basically the version of Wild Savannah that I guess the version of Wild Savannah that, you know, some people would play, honestly. So yeah. Although testing A, basically like Wild Savannah, I do know that the or like the normal Wild Savannah game, the map is pretty small compared to the newer map, and there are more animals in the game. So that's basically one thing that I have to say about this game. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this game. I've actually made a couple of videos on Roblox where I I play this game. And fun fact, or if you hold on just a minute, the game is basically loading up right now. It's gonna take me a while, so yeah. There. Wait, Oh, shoot. I don't think anyone can see this. Yeah, that's basically a problem that I there's it's basically a problem that apparently happened in my my last live stream, which apparently doesn't even show. It doesn't really show at all, which I was trying to find the issue, but I ended up not finding it. Hmm. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Come on. Shoot. Hold on, guys. I'll try to work something out. So, yeah. Just give me a minute. Well, apparently, I think I remembered that I was searching up, like, oh, shoot. I think I was probably, something. I think I was showing something for, like, I was typing in, checking by my last live stream, I was typing in, like, Sonic.exe, the survival, I remember. Or was that the name of it? I basically, or the disaster, the disaster. But unfortunately, I'm assuming that apparently it doesn't even, that's what caused OBS to not show the video. And honestly, I'm trying all I can, but it's not even, unfortunately, it isn't really working for me, which is super frustrating. I'm just, ugh, I am really, really disappointed, honestly. I've been trying all I can, and honestly, it's not even working for me, which is just out of control, which is literally starting to get out of control. I just don't even know. I don't even know. Like, I honestly don't even know, like, how I could fix this. It basically popped out randomly and it's really just very frustrating. I know this is gonna take me a while, but yeah, if I can't think of, like, how I can, if I can't think of how I can just, if if I really can't think of how I could do this, I'm probably gonna have to end this stream, sadly. I'm I think I'm if I could fix it, then I could make, like, a take two, but other than that, this is honestly really frustrating. So yeah, this is gonna take me a while. Wait a second. How is it even doing that? What? Wait. There's gotta be some things. There has to be some things with this. Okay, so good news, I finally found a way. I finally managed to get this screen back, but the bad news is it's yeah, it's flipped. The video just flipped, like, literally horizontally, I think, I think it was horizontally. Gosh, that is really frustrating. There really has to be something with this. this. Wait a second. Okay. So I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, I actually found out what's going on. Apparently, judging by, although it is flipped for me, like basically when on the YouTube, like the live streaming on YouTube Studios, it's basically flipped. The screen basically is flipped. Although I checked the actual video on my phone, and apparently it works normal. It basically works normally. It's not even like flipped horizontally, surprisingly. So, yeah, I guess I was really worried there, honestly. I was extremely worried. I was actually extremely worried that I was basically done for. Like, I was gonna end this live stream altogether, but it now works. Well, that's a good thing. Anyways, I guess it's about time that we start playing the game. Finally. So as of right now, these are all the animals you could play as. So as of right now, I think I'm going to be playing as an impala. Oh, also, I actually want to talk about something. Like, speaking of impalas, if you guys don't know the YouTube channel Latest Sightings, yeah, latest sightings. The YouTube channel that used to be called Kruger National Park, but they decided to change their channel name to Latest Sightings. So basically, if you guys are wondering, Latest Sightings is actually basically posts videos of like basically the animals, like the wildlife in Kruger National Park, which is in South Africa. And the majority of their posts, they're mostly about like, it's quite gruesome. Majority of the videos are just predators hunting prey. Ugh. I know it's nature. First of all, I understand it's nature. And predators do have to eat. But other than that, seeing a predator killing its prey can be quite gruesome at times. I mean, some predators like lions, leopards, and cheetahs, they will suffocate their prey. They tend to suffocate their prey, while hyenas and African wild dogs tend to eat their prey while still alive. Yes, I understand. It's really gruesome, but it's nature's way. As with the impalas, they actually uploaded a video titled Times It Sucked to Be an Impala. I guess I'll search up the video on Google, but I'm not going to show you the actual video itself because of how gruesome some of the clips are. They're basically just clips. They're basically just clips. They're basically just clips from their older from some of their older videos. And yes, it's quite and yeah, it's very gruesome. I'll basically Google it, like Google the video up, but I'm not going to show you the actual video. I mean, impalas in general, they can be quite beautiful animals, like the males, but for them, but unfortunately, like danger literally lurks in every corner. Danger lurks in every corner. So, yeah. And I do know. So, yeah. You might be thinking, like, are impalas. But don't impalas, like, live in herds or whatever? Yes, they do. But you're not going to find, like, a herd of impala here, like, in Wild Savannah, in Testing a Wild Savannah. But it does happen, but not very often. I actually remember playing Wild Savannah back like months ago, or probably like 1 year ago or something. I'm not sure, but I remember there was like a herd of like a mixed herbivore herds like wandering around in the map, while predators like lions basically stalked them, getting ready for the hunt, getting ready to hunt them. It doesn't really happen that often anymore, which really is very fun, but overall, it can be quite, yeah, it's not really that common. I mean, the most common animals, or the most overrated animal in the game, are just lions. I have played as an African lion in this game before, but other than that, other than that, it's basically nope, nope, nope. As I was saying, I think it's just rare nowadays. I mean, African lions are one of the most overrated animals in the game, and sometimes it can be quite boring at times. Just uh, quite boring at times to play as an African lion, since they live in prides, and but other than that, it can be quite boring at times, just staying at one location. And yeah, another thing is another thing is that another thing is that there can be there is plenty of drama, like while playing the game. You will sometimes find like drama, just there, yeah, like drama. There has been I've actually encountered some drama in the game, like from care bearing, which is basically a predator just protecting a prey animal, like a lion protecting a zebra or an impala, from coasting or kill on sight, which means like, and some people, kill on sight means basically like, coasting is just kill on sight, which means you basically go out and kill everything you see. Yeah, it isn't really a good play. This is not really a good place for an impala to be, since there are predators, a lot of them. Well, African fish eagles, they basically hunt for fish. They wouldn't, so you won't need to worry about them hunting down an impala. I don't know if I do know that martial eagles can hunt down antelopes, but I don't know if they can hunt down like an impala, if they can take one down. There are, I think, leopard. There's one leopard, one cheetah, two lionesses, and I think like moments back there were hyenas. So those are prey animals. Those are predators. I mean predators. I meant to say predators, which hunt down. They tend to hunt down prey animals like impala. I mean, some people do play as hyenas, like spotted hyenas in this game. And I even made a video where I basically joined where I joined a a spotted hyena clan. And yeah, that's basically just it. That's basically it. I mean, those aren't really, I think they're quite uncommon in the game. Uncommon or rare. I'm not that sure. I'm assuming it's uncommon either way. Yeah. And another thing you guys probably have noticed is that, like, the map. You probably know in some of my other Wild Savannah videos that the map is pretty much different compared to this map in the game. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm going to be playing as a martial eagle. Well, that's until the sun fully sets. Fun fact, fun fact, here's a fun fact. The game has actually once had once had an update or had an update. The game had an update where the map there was like the map had just gone the map had just the map actually started to have a redesign. The map actually had undergone a redesign. Like, I have to say, I think it's a little bit more better than the old redesign. I mean, there are some things removed, like there were some things removed, like Pride Rock, or this big rock structure, or this the big rock area, which people tend to call Pride Rock. And plus, there's now a day and night cycle in the game. If you're wondering, this is actually the night vision that is used. However, some animals have better night vision than others, like lions and leopards. Their night vision is excellent, while zebra and impala, they don't really have that good. Their night vision isn't that good at all. Isn't really the night vision of theirs is just not as good as the lions or leopards. Another thing is the martial eagle just undergone a redesign, had gone undergo a redesign, like a small redesign, apparently. And for second of all, yeah, like the flight, basically both the Marshall eagle and the African fishing eagle just they basically now have a they basically now have a they basically now have a they basically now have new animations, and the flight, like how they fly, is now different. The game has also added like AI Savannah hares, like AI Savannah hares, which apparently the model, according to the Wild Savannah wiki, it basically the models of it are basically just a European European wild rabbit model. The model is basically a European wild rabbit as a placeholder. Since yes, the game does have like placeholders. So yeah. Well, hopefully I can maybe find one if given the opportunity. Nope, that is just a dead that is just a dead African fishing eagle. We're probably not going to find any rabbits at the moment since the sun is setting, and yeah. To make things less boring, I'm going to be playing as an African lion. Hopefully I'm going to have enough time to spot like a savannah hare since yeah, the sun is setting, but All right. Since since the sun is setting in the game, well, the sun has already set now. We're going to be playing as an African lion, and probably and hopefully when the sun rises, we will play as a martial eagle, and we will I will attempt to hunt a rabbit in the game. I'm going to be playing as a female lion or a lioness, since since they do most of the hunting in the game in real life. Lionesses do most of the hunting in the game. Sorry. Lionesses do most of the hunting in real life, like in the Pride. Lionesses do most of the hunting in real life, and in the Pride, basically. Here's a Cape Buffalo. If you're wondering, I didn't want to kill the marabou stork since lions don't. I don't think they don't really hunt marabou storks. I don't know if a lion would eat a marabou stork, but I've heard that since their diet is basically carrion, since their diet is mostly carrion, predators don't really eat them. Like it isn't really, or I meant, yeah, yeah. Their meat doesn't really taste good since they eat carrion or dead animals or just you know like dead animals like carcasses. Never mind. Well, since the marabou stork has caught some fish, I decided to snatch one up. But yeah, it despawned. There's a yeah. There's a dead lioness. Well, yeah. One. Well, there is warthog. Well, there we go. Ugh. The way it screams, though, that is just yeah. The way the warthog screams, it's really sad. But other than, but yet again, that's nature. Alright, finally, a buffalo is down. There. Just to let you guys know, I just wanted to help out the other lions hunt down the Cape Buffalo. This is so. Just want to make sure. Or, uh, or wait. Well, shit. Well, shit. I died. I literally died. Wow, I cannot believe it. Yeah, apparently there's like when you're low on health, there will be like you'll see this red, basically like a red screen type of thing when you're low on health. Like I don't know, like what to say about it, or like I don't know. I don't know what. Uh, I do not know. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I kind of forgot about what I was saying. Yes, I know there are plenty. Yeah, this is an awkward moment right there, but yeah, I'm not really that used to talking in a live stream, like talking in while doing a live stream. So yeah. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. Apparently there's this red screen. Oh, sorry guys. I Sorry guys, it was just my mom coming in. It was just my mom who came into my room. I didn't bother just I didn't really want to show her voice. It's because I'm personally just shy, and I just didn't really feel like just letting just letting her voice be recorded in this live stream. I personally love my mom either way. She's really nice at times. Anyways, I'm going to be playing as a spotted hyena now. As I was saying, there's this red screen, like screen when you're low on health. There's going to be this red effect where the screen starts to turn red just a little bit, and yeah, I don't know how I could what like how to say this, but instead there's now a health counter. There's actually now a health counter. Like it displays what your health is in the game. So yeah. Honestly, I just I was shocked how I died randomly. I was like, I was like, what? How did I even die? Like, it's. I think it's probably some kind of. Other than that, I think it's some kind of bug that's in the game, or I don't know. Either way, I'm personally a shy. I'm personally shy. I'm personally shy when it comes to like either talking to people online or just maybe talking to a friend I know in person some occasions. I mean, I do have some friends like uh, Ethan or Flop Productions. I think I think it's Flop Productions. Or give me one second. I'll have to search it up. Or Flop Production 7. Yeah, Flop Production 7. Actually, Ethan, who actually has the YouTube channel Flop Production 7, he's actually Ethan, he's a friend of mine from school. If you guys are wondering. So, yeah, we sometimes like basically we both talk to each other at school, like during lunch or maybe between passing periods. Yeah, he's a really good friend of mine. Anyways, we're now heading to. I think this area is called like VR or like. I think VR, like in the game, is probably a pronunciation for like volcano rock. I think. I'm not sure. Over here, we have a. Yep. Here's a here. Here's a hyena clan. Oh gosh. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like a new pounce animation. Probably a new pounce animation for lions pouncing on hyenas. Wow. I've heard about it apparently on the Discord channel for Ludi's Discord channel. There we go. Yep. You bit the lion right in the face. There we go. Oh, that's actually very cool, honestly. Once, okay, once the sun rises in the game, I'll switch. I will switch into a martial eagle, and we will definitely go out hunting for the rabbits, the AI rabbits. The reason why I'm calling them rabbits instead of just hares or savannah hares is that, according to the wiki, apparently the model is basically a European wild rabbit. But yeah, you know, I just want to make sure. Yeah, but I just wanted to remind you guys I'll be calling it a rabbit. The model for it, a rabbit, for now. Right now, I either way it's a placeholder. So it's definitely it's expected to change in the future. So just to let you guys know, or FYI. So if you guys want to know, this is what the walking animation looks like for the martial eagle, the trotting animation, and here's the running animation. Hmm. And yes, like Probably the way the martial eagle flies in the game has now been changed. Or it's just those are just bones. Yeah. Either way, we're looking for rabbits, not for bones or carcasses. Yeah, and keep in mind whenever for for the eagles and the vultures, like martial eagles, African fishing eagles, lapid faced vultures, and white backed vultures, they will take damage. They'll take collision damage if they run into if they hit if they actually hit an object like a tree or if they fly to the ground. If they fly to the ground and just crashed there, they can lose health. So that's one thing you have to keep in mind when playing as either these two eagle species or these two vulture species that are in the game. That are in the game. Hopefully, we can find a rabbit. It's gonna take. Just keep in mind, it will take some time when looking for them. So don't expect. So basically, don't expect to find these AI rabbits very often. Don't expect to find them extremely often. Or I'm assuming it depends on the location of the map. Either way. Yeah, it can be very annoying at times when looking for rabbits or yeah. It's really annoying, but other than that, it can be quite rewarding at times. So yeah, either way, you're just going to have to hope that you come across one. There's one. We just finally we just oh great, we found two of them. Anyways, let's let the chase begin. There we go. Got ourselves a rabbit. Yep. Rabbit season for you. Right. I just caught a rabbit. I guess today, yep, this time of the day here in Wild Savannah, it's definitely rabbit season. Yeah. Yeah. Or just, yes, definitely a good food source if it's definitely a good food source if you're playing as a martial eagle. Definitely a good food source if you're playing as a martial eagle in this game. Just to make sure, just to ensure my safety when playing as this animal, I'm just gonna fly my kill up. I'll just fly my kill up on a tree, just to make sure no predators. Just to make sure that, just to make sure that there aren't any lions or leopards stalking me. Yeah, and also sometimes when perching up on a tree, the most annoying thing can be just falling from it. If you're playing as like a bird, like an eagle or a vulture, like a martial eagle, or yeah, like basically, I think you could. I think this is all. Yeah, I guess I think cheetahs could definitely hunt like the AI rabbits or hares. And yeah, judging by the model, it's basically judging by the model, it's basically just doesn't really look like a savanna hare. I could basically show you an image of what they look like and probably the difference between like a desert or like a European wild rabbit. If you guys won't mind. And just since I already since I already had my fillings, I could just drop it on the floor. Or maybe we could just catch another one, and I guess I'll just catch another one and give it to the lions that are, yeah, the lions at Volcano Rock or VR. Yeah, I don't know if that's the pronunciation of VR. Like, it's not virtual reality, okay? Yes, it does. Yes, it does mean VR is virtual reality, but VR in this game is something else. There we go. I said I will feed this to the lions, or yeah. See, this is what it looks like. Here's the model. And I guess I'll just show you what like Savannah hair would look like. Savannah hair, like maybe a European wild rabbit, and then a European wild rabbit. See, I've actually heard it looks more like a European wild rabbit in the Wild Savannah wiki. So, other than that, let's see. First, I will be. Here's what a European wild rabbit looks like. And this is what a Savannah hare looks like. Yeah, this is basically the Savannah hare for Wild Savannah. But it's very different. It's very different compared to the one in the game. So basically, it says here, this is the placeholder, and it says that the placeholder model in testing A is actually a common European rabbit. Common European rabbit. Or probably like a European. Yeah, it's basically the same thing as a European wild rabbit. This is basically what it looks, the Savannah hare looks like in the game. Give me one sec. I need to get back in the game. There. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to leave it there. You know what? Yeah. Other than that, that was very close. And now I'm going to go show you what the drinking animation for the Marshall Eagle looks like. Oh shit. I guess. Ah. Okay, so yeah. Sorry about just what happened. Apparently the I was supposed to click on stop virtual camera and or start virtual camera, and that's how it could show. It will show. That's how it will show for this live stream. And by the way, this is the drinking animation. Yeah, I'm assuming because I pressed space, it probably just stopped right there. Like, it basically just stopped. Also, by the way, if you're wondering, sorry if I'm just pressing escape and just showing this. Just want to make sure I see what the the live stream page for like YouTube Studios. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm assuming. Yeah, I have to basically just hold it. Yeah, yeah. My bad. Anyways, this is what the drinking animation looks like. Yep, here's what it looks like. And and either way, I think this is just about it for Wild Savannah. Surprisingly, I got 2 likes for this live stream, but one person is viewing this. I think it's just it isn't really me, I guess. It's probably someone else. Definitely. So yeah, I guess that's about it with Wild Savannah. Other than that, I will start to get into the next game, which will be Creatures of Sonaria. Other than that, oh yeah, oh yeah. I basically remembered that I was supposed to search up like times it sucked to be an Impala. Yeah, I'll show you. Like, I'll just Google it up. Just it's gonna take a while, so yeah. And here it is. Here's the actual video. Oh yeah, yep. Here's a preview. Yeah, yeah. It's really sad. It's a cheetah dragging its Impala, the an Impala, like its kill away. Yep. And the thumbnail of the video, it's really sad. It's honestly really sad. It's an African wild dog chasing an Impala. And I get it. It's really sad, but that's nature. It's nature's way. It's basically nature. It's nature. 20 times it sucked to be an Impala. 3 reasons it sucks to be an Impala. One insomnia. 2, anxiety. 3, constant fear of death. Ugh. Don't buy a Chevy Impala. They suck big time. Oh yeah, I think a Chevy Impala is basically just the car. The car. Yeah, it's the car. We're not talking about the car. We're talking about like the actual animal. And no, we're not talking about like Tame Impala. You know, Tame Impala, the musical group. No, we're talking about the animal, the antelope, the antelope that is widespread in Africa, or I don't know, like pretty very common in numbers. So yeah, really sad, but yeah, it's nature. I'm not going to show you the actual video itself because no, I'm not. I don't feel like showing you guys. So just give me 1 sec. Oh yeah, another thing is I guess this is giving me flashbacks to Minute Earth, the YouTube channel, Minute Earth's video on why it sucks to be a male hyena. And yeah, I also remember in basically in my video where I join a clan of hyenas. I think some like Dr. Hyena, who is I actually know him. I think he's basically a YouTuber who plays as a hyena in Wild Savannah. He actually says like vulture news or like Minute Earth is a lie. Probably as a joke, not as like being true, but as a joke. I mean, Minute Earth does have good information. They do have good information, like other YouTubers like Animal Logic or Tier Zoo. Fun fact, I actually used to watch Tier Zoo a lot back then. I no longer watch his videos since I'm personally not really that interested in tier list videos. I think I probably might make a tier list video despite not being into them, but maybe only once or twice. I'm actually planning on making a tier list video, like ranking pretty much all of the models for Creatures of Sonaria. But still, it's planned. I'm basically planning on making that video in the future. Other than that, here it is in all its glory. Creatures of Sonaria. This is actually the Roblox game that I have basically fallen in love with. It's basically my all-time favorite Roblox game at the moment. I remember playing games like Jailbreak. I used to be extremely addicted to that game, but I lost interest, sadly. Maybe I could make a video where I play Jailbreak, but other than that, I haven't found a good time yet to do a video on it. Yeah, so without further ado, let's hop right into the game. Yeah, let's do it. Surprisingly, I have besides me commenting in the chat, no one has actually commented. in the chat yet. Yeah, I do know that. I think I remembered joining one of Ethan's live streams, and basically he was basically with Brandon, who is also a friend of mine. Not only is he a friend of mine, but he's also a friend of Ethan. He's Ethan and Brandon, they're both friends. So, yeah. I know Brandon for like a long time. I know him for I he's actually an old friend of mine. He also has a YouTube channel called My Special Life, but unfortunately, the original channel got hacked. Unfortunately, the original channel got hacked, which is honestly really sad. He does have like a 2.0 channel. He has a 2.0 channel, in fact. So that's a good thing. I didn't even notice he had a 2.0 channel until I didn't even know until I kind of stumbled upon his. Till I stumbled upon, like, I don't know. I don't even remember how, but I don't know if I. It's like, I think I remember watching in one of Ethan's videos and I saw Brandon's comment and decided to take a look. So, yeah. And as with the live stream, nobody really joined besides me and Brandon. It was actually a StreamYard live stream. Fun fact, I also wanted to do I was going to do a live stream where I play an old Flash game called Woolly 2. Yeah, it's a underrated Flash game. I attempted to do it on StreamYard, but things didn't go too well. I'm actually planning on doing a video like that in the future, but other than that, I'm not really sure when the video. I haven't really decided when. I think maybe it would definitely be like uh I think it would definitely be maybe I could do it sometime like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but other than that, I'm basically going to think about it. And either I'm probably going to have, for the live stream, either I'm going to have commentary, or I'm assuming that live stream for Wooly 2, it's going to have no commentary. There will be no commentary for that video. So I'm not going to be speaking in that video. Just to let you know. Other than that, here is a creature that I've actually have played as the Venetrox. And here's some of the plushies that you could just equip on your creature that give special. They actually help give you like special effects, like more health or like more healing. So these are actually Halloween exclusives. Like the ghosts will give you more bleed defense, like a better bleed defense. The cat will give you like one bleed stat. Owls will give you like the owl will give you night vision, and the dragon will give you a special type of breath called hunt. Both the horned beetlefly and the magic horn prong bug, they give you 2.5% health. Yeah. Here's all my creatures. I even have... There are some dev creatures I have, like the Gilbly, if that's how you pronounce it. I also have Kurugosk, Sarhingero, which I actually made a video about it. This is basically the skin that I use for it. Truthful Eva. This, I honestly love the design of this creature. Although it's terrifying, it looks kind of cool, in my opinion. I've even heard that the creature will get a redesign. The creature will get a redesign. So yeah. Here's the Yura. I heard this creature is planning... Oh yeah, back with the truth. The truth, yeah, people tend to... It's actually a short way of saying the trutho libiva. Yeah, I'm not good at pronouncing some of these creatures. So yeah. I mean, they do have like 2,500 health, but their damage, it isn't that good at all. It's only about 80 damage. So yeah. The Yura, which honestly, I remember using this creature when grinding for wisps during the Halloween event. Such a beautiful dragon. Kind of reminds me of... It sort of reminds me of that dragon from Rayla and the Last Dragon. I don't know what the name of the dragon... Dragon from Ray... Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. This is what it looks like. Sisu. Okay, honestly, judging by it, it does not look like... Honestly, judging by this, the Sisu and the Yura, that doesn't... They kind of... They don't really look the same at all. Kind of almost reminds me of it, but it has one horn. Like, they have, like, antlers. This one has, like, antlers. And... I think, yeah, that's basically about it. There are two other ones that I have not yet got, like the Nitoxin and the Annie. I mean, the Nitoxin costs about 400 Robux. The Annie, however, costs about just 100 Robux. I mean, you could literally just get one, like just a one life like, you know, a one life creature for like 150 shrooms or mushrooms. I have some of the Halloween ones, creatures, like the Undolly, Solarin. Here it is. And the Cryptoth. I unfortunately did not get the Gara Warden. But I have all the mission creatures, like Arsenos, here's Estrathi, Militra, which honestly I think looks very cool in my opinion. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Then we have Vamora. I think the design looks pretty cool, but although it has 350, it can deal 350 damage. It only has 1,300 health. And here's Zephines. And this is Zephines, which I remember playing as this creature. I remember its grow time was like 60 minutes, but however, they've changed it to 40 minutes. So yeah. I also remember getting two like spring creatures, two creatures for like the spring event, or the Fugu, if that's how you pronounce it. Like, I think that's how you pronounce it, kind of like the puffer, like, Fugu, how puffer, like the pufferfish dish in Japan, and the buff Elope, which I'm assuming is considered to be a meme creature, kind of like Jeff. Basically like Jeff. Kind of like Jeff, which is a meme creature. There are some creatures that did get a redesign. Like one video, I actually made a video where I play as the Mina Wii. The remodel for the Mina Wii. If I could find it. Where is it? Let's see, where is it? Yeah. I haven't really checked there. Oh. Mina. There it is. I mean, compared to the original design, I don't know which one is better, like the redesign or the old design. I mean, it's a bit more detailed, but honestly, I will definitely miss the old design. I bet many people will too. At least they gave it like one toxin, necropoison, and guilt. And they also gave it guilt, which basically lowers the attack damage. That's, I think, like, I don't know if it just lowers the attack damage. I think it probably does. Oh. Congratulations, Dominic. Congratulations. Congratulations on hitting 300 subscribers. That's quite of an achievement. Either way. Anyways, other creatures that were redesigned were... I do remember that the Naito... I'm just going to call it the Naito since it's a short way of saying the Naito Taurus. Yeah, I'm not even good with pronouncing these creatures. I think it looks a little bit cool. I think it looks just... I think the redesign looks kind of cool, I guess. I really like how they increased it to like a tier 3, and its health has been increased to 2,000. That's very cool. The Kendo is Another creature is the Kendall, if I can find it. Here it is. Apparently, I remembered it. The creature more looks like the redesign looks more like an alligator or some crocodilian. More like an alligator because of its U-shaped snout. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't look like some theropod dinosaur that actually is semi-aquatic like Spinosaurus. Other than that, I'll definitely miss the old design. I remember that the Vinro has also gained a remodel. Honestly, I remembered how, although it used to be a tier 3, it is now a tier 2. Another thing was, it got a redesign because the old design of the Vinro was quite similar to a creature. I don't know the name, but it was from Malgamation's Island, and I think it started drama. The drama, and to stop this drama or end the drama altogether, they basically had to redesign the creature. Similar, I guess, Creatures of Sonaria had to redesign Vinro, and Malgamation's Island had to redesign that other creature that was basically like Vinro. Other than that, I think it looks a little bit better, but yet again, I'll miss the old design. I remember playing as the old design for the Vinro months ago. The Sachurai, or I remember this creature also got a redesign. Honestly, this creature looks. I remember that the old design looks more like a bat, like a dragon, more like a dragon, which and has the characteristics of a bat. But now this creature just it more looks like a bat than a dragon. Like it's basically like more like a bat. I used to play this creature a lot, like before the redesign, but I don't really play as it that often. I mean, I guess it looks like it kind of reminds me of Noivern from Pokemon, but other than that, that's basically it. Oh yeah, the soccer in this creature also got a redesign. And I think that's probably about it. That's probably all the redesigned creatures that are in the game, at least that I know of. I'll just and some of the creatures have been moved to the session gacha, like the creatures that just gained a redesign. As with the Sakura, I remembered how I remembered how it looked. I remembered how the old design looked but honestly, I think the redesign looks a little bit more better than the old one, than the old design. But yet again, I'm definitely going to miss the old design. I'll basically never forget about it. Anyways, that's enough with me rambling about some of the creatures I have in this game. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to play as this is actually a glimmer variant of I actually have a glimmer variant of the truth. Whatever. I'm just going to call it truth for sure, or trufo, or truth. I'll just call it the truth. A truth. Yeah. Hear it? A glimmer. variant. And here it is. And by the way, the white glowing parts, if you notice the white glowing parts on the creature, that's basically the shine. Like that's basically like it happens like a glimmer variant for a creature. Some parts of the creature will start to glow. So that's one thing. That's yeah, that's one thing I want to let you know about. It's it basically makes it look like that the creature is just glowing in the game. Yep, this is the that's the glow. That's the glimmer truth that I have. Fun fact, this creature I basically got this creature by accident. Like I just got it by accident and I decided to just keep it. Other than that, I think the I've heard about someone saying that the truth will probably the next update will probably redesign the truthful the the truth like this creature will get a redesign. Will get its redesign. I've checked it and I think it looks I don't know, like I don't know what to say. I think it to me it's basically it looks a little bit cooler, but honestly, the older ones kind of suits me. I just really wonder what like I really wonder what the new stats are going to look like for this creature. Oh yeah, and by the way, that over there, that's a photovore token, like the photovore exploration token. Yeah, you'll you find them. In fact, you if you want like oh yeah, those you tend to find around the map, and if you collect them, you can basically unlock the photovore exploration gotcha. I've also heard there is the galaxy or gotcha, which requires you to collect a galaxy a galaxy exploration token, which you have to find around the map. But they're but the galaxy ones tokens are actually much more they're actually much more rare to find than they're actually quite rare. They're not as common compared to the photovore exploration tokens or whatever they're called. They're basically the galaxy ones are basically quite rare or uncommon. I don't know. Other than that, this is what the creature. This is what this the truth. Trutho Libi Evo or Trutho. I'll just call it the Trutho. Whatever. This is what it looks like. Yes, it does look terrifying, but honestly, the way it looks like it's the way it looks so terrifying makes it charming in my opinion. And yes, this is basically the cling animation, but it's pretty much broken. Like there's or there's like a glitch that literally you don't like you don't actually perch up onto like you cling in like you don't cling in vertically or horizontally or I think it's like you cling onto it like horizontally, not like vertically. Or maybe for like horizontal or vertical. I think I'm getting those wrong. Yeah. And here's like here's the display animation. What this creature looks like. It basically makes itself look bigger. It's kind of like you can basically try to make yourself look bigger and then scare off any predators. Here's the cowering animation, like being submissive. So yeah, I don't really play as this creature very often because of the risk of getting it killed. Although I do have some revive tokens, but they're not that common. They're they aren't really that common. Oh yeah. Oh okay. So yeah. Apparently, yeah, I was right. Like when you cling onto the wall, there's a glitch that makes you cling on to the wall horizontally and not vertically. Really hope they get that fixed someday in the future. I don't really play as this creature very often. I mean, not just because of the risk of getting killed, but second of all, there's also the risk of, well, not just the risk of getting killed, but basically the the fact is its damage is pretty weak. Like it's not real. Oh yeah, I feel like the truth and the undolly could be related. Hmm. Maybe. Well, yeah, the mouth. The mouth of the undolly compared to the mouth of the truth. Trutho. That, I guess what I'm gonna do now is just switch creatures. Other than that, I also have a few others. Besides the Venetrox and the Sarhingero, I have like a Zuku, which basically you get this creature from the Robux gotchas. This is the Zuku along with the Ruckig. You can get this along with the Ruckig. Random gotchas, we have like Carnivore. There used to be random gotchas, but they were removed. Here's the Carnivore gotchas, Herbivore gotchas, Omnivore gotchas, Sky gotchas, Sea gotchas, semi-aquatic gotchas, which are just semi-aquatic creatures, like animals that are semi-aquatic, like capybaras or crocodiles or alligators. Hey, okay, Chase Hill. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to hide you. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, that's just a weird comment. Yeah, sorry, it was just a weird comment. Anyways, semi aquatic gotcha. Then we have the toxic gacha, or just creatures that have like toxins or poison. Like poisonous creatures, like when you bite them, you'll get poison. You'll get like poison. You'll be poisoned, or if a creature that has like toxins, like Himokai or Bizu, that you'll get poison. It's basically like poison or venom. Yeah, that type of thing. Bleeders, I have basically every single one, exceptions for the Magnerathus. Limited gachas, which I have both of them, the Volkers and the Zodok. Photovore Explorer gacha, I basically have every single one of them, including the Citrulentus and the Fernifly, which were actually two of the newer creatures, along with the Lus Adarch. Yeah, this one is a tier 5 Photocarny creature. I have not yet obtained it yet. The Galaxy Explorer gacha, which is a newer type of gacha that has just been introduced, which not only includes the Axothin remodel. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Axothin remodel, but also the Flixlit creature. I'll show you the Axothin in just a sec. And the Venetra and the Session gacha, which has some newer creatures, or even some creatures that were moved to this gacha, like the Shrew, the Kendall, Xterry. They used to be in like the other gachas, but they were moved here. Vinro. There's Nightel. There are some creatures I haven't got, like the Hikoroshi, the Emphines, and the Zeta Mortem. Those I have not yet obtained. So, I guess I'll just spin this gacha. Whatever. Oh, a Grimace. I mean, I already have the species, but whatever. Here's the time gacha, which includes Yeeper, Aisho. Like, there are different types of gachas, like 30-minute gachas, 2-hour gachas, 10-hour gachas. You get it. You basically get it. Like, there's Verkalix, Kohiki, Yiba Id, if that's how you pronounce it. And the Helian Warden, which I am saving up right now. Oh yeah, I'll show you the other creatures I have later. So this is what the Axothin looks like. The creature has been inspired by like a combination between like a Leviathan and an Axolotl, which is a Mexican salamander. Apparently the creature basically now has some kind of galaxy theme to it. Not only has its health increased and its damage increased, but it now has the bone breaking ability. So yeah, this creature is sort of a force to be reckoned with if you're playing as an aquatic creature. Like, well, a creature that is not as strong as this creature. Here's the Zuku. I have a stored Kendall, which I don't really use very often, but on some occasions. I also have a stored Millitra, which the skin is basically the skin I actually made it. I made, which is basically a ladybug. The skin is basically just a ladybug. Looks like a ladybug. And then none other than the Caracou. This is actually, I don't have the species yet. I actually got this. I actually was nested. I actually got it, this creature, by nesting. I actually nested. I was nested by a Caracou player. And yeah, that's basically it. And I'm assuming it basically has the colors of like the Nintendo Switch, which is really cool in my opinion. Not gonna lie. Blue and red. Looks very cool. Other than that, this creature is very rare to get as a species. It's actually you get this creature as like some kind of like it's actually a beta creature if you spend any type of Robux on the game during the beta phase. It's a shame that this is no longer beta anymore. So, yeah. So, as of right now, I'm going to be playing as the Venetrox. And also, fun fact, this creature also has like probably like an acid. Probably its breath is probably like an acid type of breath. But yeah, this is actually a cool attribute to this feature. You know that some creatures in this game, or some people will ankle bite larger creatures. Ankle biting is like when a smaller creature attempts to bite like a larger creature, basically. And I've even heard that some creatures like Bizu, those they're actually considered to be, because of their small hitbox, it makes them hard to actually hit, which has actually it's actually given the Bizu, which is a bee-like creature in the game. It actually gives the Bizu has been given the reputation as a grimace killer, or a Lamako Soriodon, like a Lamak care, like a Lamak, which is a sauropod. Like it's a sauropod creature, which has a tree on its back, kind of like this, like one of the Gen Force, like the final evolution of Turtwig. I don't know like what the name of the final evolution is for Turtwig. Who knows? It has some plants and maybe like a tree on its back. Hmm. It's a Star Hingero. You're wondering that's the creature with three heads. You know, like the Hydra. Like the dragon Hydra creature. I think I've heard that on the wiki for Creatures of Sonaria that this creature has actually been. I think it was inspired by like King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah from like the Godzilla franchise. King Ghidorah, like the three or like Monster Zero or the three-headed monster. Yeah, I've heard of King Ghidorah. Yeah, I remembered first hearing about like King Ghidorah from like Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Yeah, the movie. I remember watching that movie back when it was released in theaters. I also remember watching the 2014 Godzilla movie, the Godzilla 2014 movie, which featured the male and female Mutos. The Mutos. I remembered them. I basically remembered those creatures. I do know that the male Mutos can fly and the females cannot. And no, my skin is the the Venatrox skin. I didn't. I basically did not inspired it from like the male Muto. Well, I'm not really that of like a. I'm not like. I mean, I have known a little bit of things from Godzilla, the Godzilla movies, but not really one of those huge fans. I do know that there are some subscribers that I have that are into Godzilla, or maybe like Jurassic Park. Yeah. If you're wondering, that creature right there, that was just like using the cowering animation. That's a Vita Mortem. I've heard of I've heard of it. The creature has been basically is inspired by like I think it was that person that has like one of the Egyptian gods that's based has the head of a jackal, like a jackal. I mean, jackals they're basically like coyotes. Jackals they're basically coyotes. You know, like the North American jackals called the coyotes, which we have here in Phoenix, Arizona. By the way, fun fact: I also have there are two videos that I'm planning on uploading, which are relating to coyotes. One of them is about like a pack of coyotes howling, and the second is basically about like a video of a coyote I recorded at the same location where I recorded the video of the squadron of javelinas I have. Sorry, it's just my mom again. Anyways, I'm back. My mom, if you're wondering, my mom went into my room to uh, use my bathroom. Or sorry, I wasn't really supposed to say that. It's it's basically private, okay? I'm not gonna get into full detail. No. Here's the Sarhingero, by the way. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. Unfortunately, I've heard these creatures tend to get a bad reputation for this creature basically has a bad reputation as this creature tends to have a bad reputation as being used in coaxing or killing on sight. And if you thought like killing on sight it only occurs in like Wild Savannah, you're wrong. Well, you're wrong. It occurs in Creatures of Sonaria. I've seen a lot of people kill on sight with the Sarhingero, but honestly, I do not kill on sight. I honestly do not. I do not really do. I don't kill on sight at all. No, I don't. I really don't. Yeah. Also, the animation. Yeah, it's just loading. Yeah, that tends to happen to me sometimes. Yeah. I'm just gonna quit the game. I'm just gonna go to the menu and then hop right in, and then just hop right back into the game, just as a Sarhingero. I mean, I've even heard that in Dinosaur Simulator. I've also heard in Dinosaur Simulator that people will people tend to kill on sight in Dinosaur Simulator. So yeah, that's basically really shocking. It's very shocking, but people do kill on sight in Dinosaur Simulator. I've heard that the people who made the creators of Dinosaur Simulator are working on a new game, like like Dinosaur Arcade. They're working on Dinosaur Arcade. Yeah, they're actually working on Dinosaur Arcade. It's still in beta. I think I've heard it's on beta. It's in beta. So I'm a so basically you're just gonna have, if you want to play the game, you have to pay Robux to play the game. Yeah, maybe someday I'll hop right into playing the game. Either way, maybe someday I can play the game when either either when I get more Robux. Oh, by the way, some people like a short way of just saying the SAR Hingaro is just a SAR. SAR. Not to be confused with the SARS virus. King Ghidorah. I'm green and black, not yellow like King Ghidorah. If it Yep, and then there's fog. Yep. Fortunately, there's now fog. Yep, fog in Creatures of Sonaria. It can be very annoying at times. Literally, just prevents you from seeing where you're going. And my hunger is basically at 48. Apparently, its appetite is basically the amount of hunger, the maximum amount of hunger a creature has. So basically, yeah, I'm basically going to have to hunt for my own food. I mean, like a medium-sized creature or something bigger if given the opportunity. Wow. Well, at least the good thing is I found a carcass. That's that's either, basically that's better than just killing another creature, honestly. Yeah, that's really better than just going out and killing another creature in general. And by the way, if you press C, this will basically, it can actually, it basically does, it's actually, it lets you use the gamma ray ability, which is kind of like using a breath, like the breath in the game, but it's not really a breath. Press C and then boom. I mean, it could be quite hard to use at times, so yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go to the menu and just switch to a new creature. Yeah, while I'm at it, I guess I'll just play as the Suku. If that's Suku? Is that how you pronounce it? Whatever. Like, as I said before, I'm not good at pronouncing some of the creatures' names in Creatures of Sonaria. So, yeah. It's basically, the skin looks really similar to the to that Zuku player that basically thought I was kind of like King Ghidorah. Not only is it omnivorous, it also has a gold breath, which actually, fun fact, Arius, which is actually a content creature that YouTubers obtain. I've also heard that this creature actually just I've heard that YouTubers will do giveaways when it comes to the Arius. Fun fact, and the Flick Slit also has the gold breath. Also has like a gold as its breath. Plus, the Zuku can fly. Or, I mean, glide. It can glide. I mean, there are other creatures that can glide, like Kiwin, Shairo, or Shairo, whatever. Share. I do know that there's this one creature. There's, I think there's this pink Valentine's. There's this Valentine's Day creature. It's basically a pink bird that not only has the guilt ability similar to the Mina, but it also can glide. I've also heard that the Mech, which is a limited creature, also can glide. Although it's no longer available. It costs about I think it cost about 150 shrooms for like a one life. As for for a one life, actually it cost about one life. It's actually a creature that cost probably about for a one life creature for Mech, it's 150 mushrooms or 150 shrooms. I've also heard that Fernifly can also glide. So that's another creature. Plus the Zuchu actually is unbreak. Not only is its bleed defense at 100, but it's unbreakable. So other creatures cannot. Well, you're almost immune. You are basically immune to ligament tearing and almost bone breaking because, like, creatures like Xterry, they cannot give you the bone breaking since you have to be bitten by one to get it. That's, I think, like if a creature like the Gyarados, which is a which fun fact is actually a limited creature that kind of like a land version of like Spinosaurus. Like Spinosaurus, but exceptions, it's not semi-aquatic. And there's another creature called the Trico. I don't remember its name, but it can also give you. It also has the earthquake ability, which can cause bone break, which can give you the bone breaking attribute, especially to creatures the un with the unbreakable ability. So don't expect yourself to be fully free from like that ability. Yes. Also, yes, this game has been known to lag in some occasions, which can be very annoying at times. No, really, this game tends to lag in some occasions, and I've heard it's happened for plenty of people. It's NAS. Hyenas. Oh, Sanis? Sanis. Oh, oh yeah, Sanis. Yeah, okay. Sanis. Oh yeah, Sanis. Or San? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Sanis. Like, I thought they, when they said, okay, honest. Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought when they meant like Sanas, I thought they meant like Sanis from, like underpants from Sir Palo. Sir Palo. Yeah, the YouTube channel, Sir Palo. Yeah, he made Underpants, which is basically just Undertale. Which is basically just Undertale. Kind of like how he's made other series like Moki the Mouse, which is, Mickey Mouse, which is basically the Sir Palo version of Mickey Mouse. Oh my god. Groovy, that's Goofy. And then there's Dylan, which is Donald Duck. Mummy Mouse is basically just Minnie Mouse, but she's all grumpy, kind of like Squidward tentacles. She kind of looks like the combination of like Minnie Mouse and then Squidward with. She's basically Mummy Mouse is basically just Minnie Mouse with the characteristics of kind of like the characteristics of like Squidward from SpongeBob. Like she's all grumpy in some occasions, like Squidward, but unlike Squidward, who kicks out SpongeBob and Patrick out of their house, uh, Mummy Mouse tends to say, "I'm gonna call the police." Oh my god. There are literally some times where it backfired. Like, I think there was some times where it backfired. Like, the it's too early for Christmas, where the Crema, which is those red devil things, literally slapped Mummy Mouse on the hand, ran away, and then Mummy Mouse just screamed. She screamed, and then she literally disappears. I guess. I I don't know. She was like sucked in and then disappears. Oh my god, that literally has brought back so many memories to when I first watched that video. It's too early for Christmas. It's not Christmas. There it is, the Tricolo. That's the creature. That's the creature that also gives you the bone, the earth that has the earthquake ability, similar to the Gyarados. Keep in mind they're both limited creatures, so yeah. Maybe when the next limited creatures are maybe when the next limited creatures are get released, I think I don't know. Maybe they're gonna look kind of like maybe like elect. I think since they're like the current, the two current limited creatures are basically just elements. One of them being fire, the Vulkers, which is a fire creature. The Zodok is a water creature. So I'm assuming. Oh, Ken started it, or it's a. Actually, it's a short way of saying the Kendall. Basically, the Kendall. Oh yeah, there was a kill on sight Helian Warden. Like Coats. Yeah, when they mean like Coats Helian, they mean like that Helian Warden is killing on sight, is coasting, or killing on sight. Sometimes there's a difference. There's actually a difference between killing on sight and there's a difference between killing on sight and there's a difference between killing on sight and uh there's a difference between killing on sight and there's actually a difference between killing on sight and hunting other players, like killing on sight and then just hunting for food. Like seriously, if I were to kill on sight, I would literally attack all these people with no warning. At least my night vision in this game is like. At least my night vision is very good since it's 3 out of 3. I've heard that night vision could be like 4 out of 3, which is basically the Night Stalker ability. Like, I remembered when I showed you guys the Trutho, then you probably noticed how at night it was very different. It looked very different. Yeah, that's because that creature actually has the Night Stalker ability. So, yeah. Speaking of the Night Stalker ability, I've heard a creature by the name of a planned creature called Night Myth is supposed to have that ability, the Night Stalker ability. Fun fact, I think that creature was once in the 10-hour gotcha. It was once in the 10-hour gotcha, but sadly it was replaced with it was going to be in the 10-hour gotcha, but it was replaced with Verkalix and Verkal Verkalix and hmm, the star is sus. That was sus. Well, apparently this live stream is almost it's almost 3 hours. It's almost this live stream has gone up for almost 3 hours, surprisingly. You know, I think I guess I'll just I think I'm going to call it for a day, everyone. Yeah, honestly, I had a really good time playing both Wild Savannah, like Testing A Wild Savannah, and Creatures of Sonaria. Honestly, it was quite a blast playing both of those games. Honestly. So, either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed the live stream so far. We basically, it was quite of a blast. Just playing, honestly, just playing Creatures of Sonaria and the Wild Savannah Testing A. Either, maybe, I think either on, I'm assuming uh, either either like uh maybe sometime this week, I maybe just like, if given the opportunity, I could make a live stream where I play like a no commentary live stream where I play Wooly 2, like the Flash game. I actually already have the Flash game installed onto my computer. Fun fact. It's really complicated to say how I downloaded it onto my computer. It's really complicated, honestly. Other than that, I honestly had a good time playing Creatures of Sonaria. Maybe if given the chance, I might make another video where I could play like horror related games on Roblox, or heck, maybe I could play Creatures of Sonaria, but I go out of my way to play as like a random certain creature, like a certain type of creature, like either a tier, like where I play as either a tier 1 or a tier 2 creature. That would probably be fun, in my opinion, to do a video on that someday. So, or like a live stream on that. Other than other, other than that, I really had a good time. So, either way, this is me signing off, and yeah, thank you for coming to this live stream. I really appreciate it.